this is where it ends.
Please, can I ask you something? Oh, Mother be praised. Can I talk to you? Thank you. Now I know the kind of person I want to be, watching you. Thank you for saving me. It's humbling. That alarm will wake up the whole camp, and more besides.
can't carry more.
Wait, what was that? Strangled him with his own bowstring, she said. I said, that's not...
No calling in reinforcements.
Something over here.
That's right. No one here.
Looks like we got a cold one.
See where they've caged up the captives?
Can't have gone far. Look around.
I always knew Lenora would come to a bad end. It's what comes of letting women lead.
They're leaving. Should have brought a cart. Almost there now. Gonna be finding sand for days.
That'll help.
Good for an old remedy. I'll take this. This must be where Nassan was supposed to check in. They're hunting me. First strike. Last light. Gotta stay sharp. Too slow, come on. Baker's End. Not much farther now. Paul said he found an image of the woman I resembled in the ancient device. If she's my mother, why would there be traces of her all the way out here? So far from Neuroland. I don't get it. Who is she?
Her name is Elizabeth Sobek.
You! Spying through my focus again? Well, go on. What do you know about her?
Stay on your present course, and before long, you'll know as well as I do. Maybe better, but be wary. Baker's End is crawling with Eclipse troops. To help you deal with them, I've left some useful equipment just outside the ruins. Your focus will show the location.
Who is he and how does he know these things? He said Elizabeth Sobek. What kind of name is that?
Come on, Daisy. Don't be afraid. I'll only kill you once.
bandits imprisoned these people. Those strung up machine parts. An alarm signal. They won't be using this again.
Blast it! Man down! Signal's out. This is gonna look real good.
Don't care what other tribes do, but I'll just mind.
Calm.
First the barrel machine, now all these rumors of death and mayhem in the Savage East.
There are hardly any more left. A massacre if you.
Hope she gets back soon.
Off you go. ammo, but not out of ideas.
Hi. Sasha.
And up!
Something over here?
Move along now.
It's on me, brothers.
Eclipse, just like he said. Wind must have torn down from the mountains. Corrupted watchers. Acting as guards. The Eclipse and corrupted machines. Cooperating. One happy family. Right where he said it would be. Not a bad selection. I'll put those to use. Why are you doing this?
Because I want you to succeed. Good hunting. We'll talk later.
Wait! Damn him. A quick way down. these ruins? What did the old ones do here?
We're under attack!
You're alert. What have they been uncovering here? I'd have to ditch something. An explosion.
傻小。
I'll never get into that tower. Unless I destroy that thing first. Unless I destroy that thing first. Safe for melted snow. Still sniffing around.
Focus. Stop working. I've disabled his focus. This is empty.
I'll handle it. Still sniffing around.
Focus. Stop working. I've disabled his focus. This is empty.
I'll handle it. Steam's blasting out. I wonder if there's a weakness. Hitting that thing really hurt it. Steam's blasting out. I wonder if there's a weakness. Hitting that thing really hurt it. What is this?
The entity lives. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Unacceptable.
That's all you have to say. What is this?
The entity lives.
Mysterious stranger. Did you see that?
Unacceptable.
No answer, huh?
Unacceptable.
Things just keep getting stranger. Find a way inside the tower. What the hell was that? Hades? Hey! Mysterious stranger, did you see that? No answer, huh? Figures. Things just keep getting stranger. I need to find a way inside the tower. It's tight, but I can squeeze through.
Hold for identiscan.
It's tight, but I can squeeze through.
Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. For identiscans, Dr. Sobak. Please step inside. Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobak. Please step inside.
Dr. Sobak, you are 355,510 days overdue for your meeting with Mr. Farrell. Please proceed to the 35th floor.
Wait. 350,000. That's hundreds of years ago. What's going on?
Dr. Sobak, you are 355,510 days overdue for your meeting with Mr. Farrell. Please proceed to the 35th floor.
Wait. 350,000. That's hundreds of years ago. What's going on?
The protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, quantum encryption, black quartz stuff, way beyond military grade. That's what you demanded. So that's what we delivered.
You don't code something you can't crack. All we need is a backdoor. Upload the latest service pack update and the problem goes away.
You specifically forbade us from leaving anything resembling a backdoor code. Protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, standard, quantum encryption, black quartz stuff, way beyond military grade. Projections, it's nothing we haven't demanded. So that's what we delivered.
Projections. You don't code something you can't crack. Reassert control with the hardest team or upload the latest service pack update and the problem goes away.
You specifically forbade us from leaving anything resembling a backdoor in code. Every protocol to Black Quartz standard. Your words.
Out of control.
Look, if you need me to fudge some projections, it's nothing we haven't done before.
I don't need fudged projections. I need a way to reassert control over the Hearts team or swarm.
I don't know what to tell you, Ted. You're asking the impossible.
So, codes. They needed codes of some kind to control the machines. But they got out of control. Sounds bad. A Deathbringer. Or a statue of one, anyway. A machine meant to kill. And they honored it?
Welcome to Faro Automated Solutions, where all the problems of tomorrow are being solved today. With over 25,000 human employees based in nations and corporate holdings across the globe, Faro leads the world in every sector of self-sustaining, fully automated technology. From revolutionary consumer products close to home, like the Faro Focus. Welcome to the Dynamic Automated Solutions, where all the problems of bloodshed in conflict zones across the globe. With over 25,000 human employees based in nations and brighter, safer, and always surprising the world in every sector of self-sustaining, fully automated technology. From revolutionary consumer products close to home, like the Faro Focus, to the dynamic chariot line of peacekeeping robots halting bloodshed in conflict zones across the globe, Faro remains committed to making the future smarter, brighter, safer, and always surprising. Faro Automated Solutions. For every problem of life, a smart solution.
Corporation.
So they made the focus.
A group of people not unlike a tribe.
5,000 people?
And they
That's
made
bigger than a
machines.
tribe. Yeah, so go on. They made
I've uploaded
machines
some
and
data files to your focus.
devices. I guess those
They'll
things
help
were
you
common in
understand.
that world. What was this place? What were they doing here?
It's a corporation. A group of people not unlike a tribe.
Now, I know this must seem like a bizarre change in direction.
Go on.
I mean, we're
I've
Faro
uploaded some
Automated
data files
Solutions,
to your
right?
focus.
#1 robotics firm in the
They'll
world.
help you understand.
Why would we clear our production slate to fabricate human-operated vehicles and weapon systems, the relics of the past? All I can say at this juncture is... trust me. We will be exploiting a massive... Now, I know this must seem like a bizarre change in direction. Opportunity by retooling with Faro Automated Solutions, right? According to my plan. #1 robotics firm in the world. So I will need revised projections. Why would we clear our production slate to fabricate human-operated vehicles and weapon systems, the relics of the past? All I can say at this juncture is...
No smell to it. Not even Old Death.
trust me. We will be exploiting a massive, growth opportunity by retooling and reallocating capacity according to my plan. So I will need revised projections of mass fabrication velocity across every pipeline within 36 hours.
So, the air. There's no smell to it. Not even Old Death. I can't spare the weight. Natural. Can't spare the weight. Another cave-in. But I could get through. Get through. I bet I can use that as a ramp to get back up.
Welcome to Faro Automated Solutions, where all the problems of tomorrow are being solved today. With over 20...
I bet I can use that as a ramp to get back up. Looks like I can climb here.
Welcome to Faro Automated Solutions, where all the problems of tomorrow are being solved today. With over 20...
Looks like I can climb here. I'd have to leave something else behind. I'd have to leave something else behind. corporation. They blame this place for something. Something bad. People were angry at Faro, at the corporation. They blamed this place for something. The way up. Something bad.
The FSP-5 Kopesh provides a one-size-fits-all solution to main battle force capability. Metamaterial construction delivers unmatched recoil dampening, allowing you to field any weapon package that conforms to your budget needs and conflict resolution profile. Patented biomass conversion systems allow extended emergency operations with minimal environmental impact. FSP-5 Kopesh provides a one-size-fits-all solution to main battle force cases and legal review. Metamaterial construction delivers unmatched recoil dampening, can be slaved to the allowing you to field any weapon package that conforms to your budget needs and conflict resolution profile. The big guns, patented biomass conversion systems allow extended emergency operations with minimal environmental impact. Multilinear target processing provides simultaneous real-time threat analysis and legal review for autonomous domestic operations. Or control can be slaved to the swarm's neural network for weapons-free force applications. Either way, when it's time to call out the big guns, it's time to call managed by a high-speed learning machine network. Whether your need is to replace battlefield losses or intensify force projection, the Horus's onboard manufacturing capabilities mean you'll never get stuck waiting for the next arms delivery. Simply redefine your force parameters and the R7 fabricate additional imagine your complete engagement ecosystem comprehensively managed by a high-speed learning machine biomass conversion system. Whether your need is to replace battlefield losses or intensify force projection, repaired, the Horus's onboard manufacturing capabilities mean you'll never get stuck waiting for the next arms-to-class platform. Simply redefine your force parameters, and the Horus will fabricate additional units ready to fill the ranks automated warfare per unit licensing fee. Meanwhile, the biomass conversion systems of other chariot line models allow them to keep the Horus fueled, repaired, and ready, extending its operational tolerances beyond that of any competing Titan-class platform. That's the Horus advantage. The ACA-3 always regulated, conventional, always information warfare. The future of automated warfare made designed for high-speed, all-terrain reconnaissance. It boasts the world's highest survivability rating of any Scout-class autonomous agent. Maybe it's the Scarab's emergency biomass conversion systems that ensure it always makes it back to base. The ACA-3 Scarab combines conventional and information warfare capabilities in one package, designed for high-speed, all-terrain force multiplication. It boasts the world's highest survivability rating that can handle a Scout-class autonomous agent from 300 maybe it's the Scarab's emergency biomass conversion system to surgical ensure it always makes it back to base. And you've got even if fuel supply lines have been embedded peacekeeping fleet. Or maybe it's the Scarab's ability to slave enemy robots to its own network. Now that's force multiplication. Add a prehensile manipulator arm that can handle a host of functions. From 360-degree less lethal riot management to surgical repairs of allied chariot line models. And you've got the workhorse of any cutting-edge peacekeeping fleet.
Slave enemy robots to its own network. It sounds like it's talking about how a long way out. Machines. Frozen metal most of the way. Not making this easy, Dr. Sobek. If plants can find a way to hang on up here, I guess I can too. Gonna be a long way up. Frozen metal most of the way. Not making this easy, Dr. Sobek. If plants can find a way to hang on up here, I guess I can too.
unauthorized offensive operations against robots and human personnel of the Hearts Timor Energy Combine. Now, I wish that I could relate that the crisis has been exaggerated, but it's not. The peacekeepers have not responded to stand-down codes, and by all signs, they appear to be replicating since they began when they engaged in unauthorized offensive operations against robots and human personnel of the Harsh Timor Energy Combine. Is that I am already devoting every possible. Now, I wish that I could relate that the crisis has been a speedy conclusion to this issue. Exaggerated the bad talk about us. Against peacekeepers have not responded to stand-down codes, maybe weeks to come, and by all signs, they appear to be replicating at a day's coming. But none of this will matter. Now, what I can promise, can absolutely assure you,
That's what they call their
is that I am
machines.
already devoting
They will
every
go forward.
possible resource towards reaching a speedy conclusion to this issue. So when you hear the bad talk about us against this company in the days, maybe weeks to come, just bear in mind that we will get past this. And the day's coming when none of this will matter.
Getting warmer out here. Peacekeepers. That's what they called their machines. They were built for war, not peace. Snow. It's not getting any warmer out here. The way up. All it takes is a few good handholds. All right, made it. Wonder what we'll find. The way up. All it takes is a few good handholds. All right, made it. Wonder what we'll find.
Wait. We.
All data has been erased from this device. Do you wish to deploy alpha privileges to recover purge data?
Oh yes, I believe I do.
A file has been recovered.
Elizabeth, good to, it's been
Do you
years.
wish to deploy
Where's your
alpha
legal team,
privileges
Ted?
to recover
No
purge
need.
data?
I dropped
Oh,
all
yes,
18
I
lawsuits the
did.
moment you landed.
A
I
file
assume your
has
data
been
confirms this.
recovered.
Alright, this promises to be interesting.
Perhaps we could have lunch brought in. You know, get reacquainted.
I know you, Ted. You screwed something
Elizabeth,
up, something
good
big,
to,
and you wouldn't have eaten the crow necessary to get me
It's
here.
been years.
So where's your legal team, Ted?
No need. I dropped all 18 lawsuits the moment you landed in the chariot line.
You're
I assume
killing
your data
robots.
confirms this. Peacekeepers, yes, those.
Alright, this promises to be interesting.
Perhaps we could have lunch brought in. You know, get
I
reacquainted.
know
on
you, Ted.
responding.
You screwed something up, something big, or you wouldn't have eaten the crow necessary to get
It's
me
worse
here.
than that.
So spit it out. Show me the data
There's
then. And I'll
a
take that
glitch
lunch.
in the chariot
Alone.
line.
You're killer robots.
Peacekeepers, yes, those.
Ted Faro brought
So shut them
Elizabeth
down.
here. But they hated
Obviously,
each other.
Liz, we would, if we could.
Another
They're
file
not
has
responding.
been
Are you
recovered.
telling me a swarm has gone rogue, Ted?
It's worse than that.
This isn't a glitch. Show me the data then. It's a catastrophe. And I'll take that
Fully
lunch.
aware.
Alone.
It's bad.
Bad?
Jesus, Liz.
It's not bad,
Faro
Ted.
brought Elizabeth
It's
Silver here.
apocalyptic.
But they
You built
hated
a
each
line
other.
of killer robots
Peacekeepers.
Another file
that
has
consume
been
biomass as fuel,
In emergencies,
and you made them capable of self-replication.
limited, self-manufactured, controlled.
It's a catastrophe.
Fully
The glitch
aware.
severed chain of command. The only
bad.
nation this swarm answers to now is
Jesus,
itself.
Les.
It's
Did
not
you think I
bad.
did-
Everything else is just it's
food.
apocalyptic. And at the rate it's
You built a
replicating,
line
Ted,
of
it will
killer
strip the
robots.
Earth bare in 15
Peacekeepers.
months that consume biomass as fuel.
In emergencies.
And you made them capable
I
of
get it, Liz.
self-replication.
Limited, self-manufactured, while it's contained.
Not anymore.
It's not contained. It can't
The
be.
glitch severed chain of command.
You
The
know what
only
I mean?
nation this swarm answers to now is itself. Before
You
the truth
think I
gets
did-
out. Everything else is just
I will
food.
do anything you
And at the
say.
rate it's replicating, Ted,
Keep
it will
working
strip
it,
the
and
Earth
whatever
bare
you
in
recommend,
15
I'll do.
months. We're not talking a fall civilization. We're talking extinction.
I get it, Liz. So how do I stop it while it's contained?
It's not contained. It can't be.
Faro robots threatening
You know what
all
I
life on
mean.
Earth.
Right.
Somehow
Before
she
the truth
defeated
gets
them.
out, you mean?
Liz,
The
I
world
will
of the
do
old ones
anything you
fell,
say.
but life went on,
Keep
or we wouldn't
working
be
it,
here.
and whatever you recommend, I'll do.
A final file has
I'm
been
gonna hold you to that, Ted.
Oh,
Project Zero Dawn. Jesus, Liz.
The Faro robots
There has to be
threatened
another
all
way.
life on
If
Earth.
there were a nicer way to fix your mess, I would have
Somehow she
proposed
defeated
it.
them.
But this?
The world of the old
This?
ones fell, but life went on,
When I
or we
asked you
wouldn't be
to
here.
find a cure, I didn't expect it to be worse than the disease.
A final file
It's not,
has
Ted.
been recovered.
It may be grim, but it's our only chance. Now sign the
Project
proposal.
Zero Dawn. Sign it? I can't sign that. Jesus, Liz.
Yes, you can.
There has to be another way. Liz,
If there
I
were a
cannot
nicer
in
way to
good
fix your
conscience
mess, I
sign
would have
that.
proposed it.
But
You've
this?
got a choice, Ted.
This? I know.
I'm
When I
speaking
asked
to you from a
find
VTOL
cure,
en
I
route
didn't
to
expect it
US
to be
Robot
worse than the
Command.
disease.
It's not, Ted. It may be
15
grim,
minutes,
but
I meet
it's
with
our
General
only
Harris and
chance.
the rest of the
Now
Joint
sign the
Chiefs.
proposal.
What? Sign it? I can't sign that.
Now your choice
Yes, you
is
can.
what I tell them.
That?
Sign, and I'll
Liz,
tell them
I
the
cannot in
wealthiest
good
corporation on
conscience
Earth has
sign that.
guaranteed the funds necessary
You've got a
to build
choice,
Zero
Ted.
Dawn.
I know.
Exactly. I'm
as I
speaking to
designed
you
it.
from a VTOL en route to
Don't
US
sign,
Robot
and I will
Command.
make
sure they and everyone else on this planet knows the
In
real
15
cause of the
minutes,
glitch.
I meet with
General Harris and the rest of the Joint Chiefs.
Jesus, what? Are you crazy?
Now your choice is what I tell them.
Sign.
And I'll tell them the wealthiest corporation on Earth has guaranteed the funds necessary to build Zero Dawn. Look on the bright side,
Exactly
Ted.
as I've designed it.
From here on out, you get
Don't
to do what
sign,
you've always
and
been
I will
good
make
at.
sure
they and
footing
everyone
the bill
else
while
on this
others
planet
get their
knows
hands
the real
dirty.
cause of the glitch.
Jesus, Liz. God forgive me. You don't have to threaten me. I'll sign.
What made her solution so terrible? What did she
Look
do
on
to
the
stop
bright side,
robots?
Ted. From here on out, you get to do what you've
Executive
always been good
access
at.
detected.
Footing the bill while others get their hands
Expressway
dirty.
opened.
doesn't add up. Sobek couldn't have been my mother. She lived ages ago. What made her all this searching, and I'm still no closer. What did she do to stop
That's
the
your
robots?
reaction to everything you've just learned? To whine like a
Executive
spoiled
outburst
child?
detected.
You should really try talking that way to me face to face.
As you wish. Do you really have no
doesn't add
idea
up.
how monumental are
Sobek
the
couldn't
discoveries
have
you
been
just
my
made?
mother.
Aloy?
She lived ages ago.
I expected
All this
more.
searching, and I'm still no closer.
That's your
You have a
reaction
face.
to everything you've just learned?
Got a name to go
To
with
whine
it?
like a spoiled child? Of all the questions you could ask right now,
You should really
that's
try
the
talking
one
that
you
way to me
choose.
face to face.
As you wish. I've spent decades. Do you really have no idea how monumental are the discoveries you just made? For years, I've suspected that Thero robots destroyed this civilization, but I could never confront. And in
You have a
minutes,
face.
you uncover more
Got a
ancient
name to
knowledge
go
than
with
I
it?
have in a lifetime. And of all the questions you could ask right now, that's the one you choose. Silence. I've spent decades searching the ruins of the old ones, trying to solve the mystery of what happened. Something less. For years, I've suspected that Thero robots destroyed their civilization, but I could never confirm it. And in minutes,
All right,
you
silence.
uncover more
You made
ancient
your
knowledge
point.
than I have in a lifetime. And what you want
I
to
came
know
to these ruins hoping to learn more
is
about
my
this
name.
Elizabeth Sobek. And I have, but
Silence.
I still don't
That's
understand
my
my
name.
connection to her.
Now,
Or why
why
the
don't you
Eclipse
try
is trying
asking
to
another
kill me.
question?
Or
Something
who Hades
less
is.
trivial.
No answers, just one question after another.
Exactly. Which is
All
why
right,
it's time to
silence.
expand your
You've made
frame
your
of
point.
inquiry. Only
I
then will
came
you
to
see
these
just how
ruins
big your
hoping to learn
problems
more about
really
this
are.
Elizabeth Sobek. What exactly
And I
am I
have,
talking about? I still don't
You've
understand my
chased
connection to
a
her.
personal riddle
Or why
into
the
a crowd
Eclipse is
of
trying to
larger
kill me.
mysteries.
Or who
The
Hades
common
is.
thread is
No
your
answers,
connection to
just
Elizabeth Sobek.
one question after another. But what is that connection?
Exactly.
She
Which is why
couldn't
it's
have been
time
my
to
mother if
expand
she
your
lived
frame
centuries
of
ago.
inquiry. We don't know the connection yet. You see just how big the only way to find out is to keep going, to keep making discoveries.
What exactly are you
Thanks to
talking about?
you, we've only just now learned that Thero robots once threatened to end crowd on larger mysteries.
But it didn't happen.
The common thread
The old
is your
one's
connection to
civilization was
Elizabeth
destroyed,
Sobek.
but life. But what is that connection?
Obviously.
She couldn't have been my mother if she lived centuries ago.
What did Elizabeth? We don't know the connection yet. How did she? The only way to find out is to keep going, to keep making discoveries.
What was Project
Thanks to
Zero
you,
Dawn?
we've only just now learned that Thero robots once threatened to end life on Earth.
But it didn't happen.
Ready to go get
The old one's civilization was destroyed, but life.
Then why are you
Life was
still
saved.
standing here? Obviously. So,
Not so
what
fast,
did Elizabeth
Silence.
do?
You've got some explaining to do.
How did she stop the robots before all was lost? If you still got
What was
questions,
Project Zero Dawn?
exactly the question. Now,
Who are you, Silence?
are you ready to go
And what
get
are
the
your
answer?
intentions? Of
You
course I
really
am.
need to make this. Then why are you still standing here? You left an explorer of forbidden places, a search.
Why do you know so
Not
much
so
about
fast,
the
I
Silence?
happen to know a lot
You've
about
got
a
some
lot of
explaining to do.
things. I've told you quite enough. Now that's if you still got questions.
I'm just getting started. All I have to do is take this thing off my head, and you'll be
Who
blind,
are you,
deaf.
Silence? Very well.
And what are your intentions?
You really need to make this.
You said you've known for some time that Faro
刚才被买回来啊！
Why do you
刚才
know
我们
so
买
much
回来
The。evidence pointed to know a lot about a lot of things. But until now, I know I never knew that they could process organic matter to fuel, or that the
I'm just
horrors.
getting But the robots we've seen so far, all I have to do is take this thing
Not
off
yet,
my head,
anyway.
and you'll be blind.
So far,
deaf,
we haven't
and
encountered
mute.
any better.
You've been using my focus. You said
Every
you've known for
focus
some
makes-
time that Faro war
I know
machines
how to
destroyed
string
the
those voices
civilization of the
together.
old ones. How do you learn to do
The
that?
evidence pointed that way. Study and experimentation. But until now, I never knew the principle. It's not so different from organic matter into
And you can
fuel,
spy through
or
other
the horrors.
eclipses. But the robots we've seen so far, the corruptors.
Not yet, anyway. So far, we haven't
as I can
encountered any
tell,
better.
the eclipse are just.
I don't know.
You've been using my focus.
Every focus emits. I know how to string those voices together.
How do you learn to do that? Because of my
Years
connection.
of study and
But
experimentation.
if Elizabeth found a way to stop them centuries
In principle, it's not so different from how some of the
and you
ancient
can
data
spy
I've
through other
recovered.
eclipses.
Maybe to stop the robots. All I'll
Is there any
So
far as I
it's
can
highly
tell?
unlikely.
The Eclipse are just...
I don't know. Not in pharmaceuticals
thing
mostly.
that spoke
An
to me,
ancient word for medicine. But some were still
didn't
trying to
all
perfect
that
certain.
freezing and up because of my
Cryogenics, they
connection.
call it. Hades is using the
But
given
if Elizabeth
Elizabeth's
found a way to
technological
stop them
acumen.
centuries ago...
But this is speculation. In some of the ancient data I've recovered,
Elizabeth told Ted
maybe to
Faro
stop
she
the
was
robots,
headed for a place...
the place still exists, as a rule.
Is there any chance...
The Oseram call it the Grave Horde. Not in
Horde.
pharmaceuticals mostly.
Cherry
An
name.
ancient word for medicine. You'll find that some were still trying to perfect ways buried under the tangled
Freezing
coils of cryogenics, they call it. BOR7. Given Elizabeth's technological acumen. But this I'll contact you when you get there.
Elizabeth told Ted Faro she was headed for a place...
The place still exists,
And you're
as a
right.
rule. The Oseram call it the Grave Horde.
Grave Horde. Well, getting down will be a lot faster.
You'll find it
than
in the
getting up
eastern
here, at least.
mountains, buried under the tangled
US
coils of a
robot
metal
command next.
devil, or a BOR7 Horus River, as we're learning to call them. I'll contact you when you get there.
I can't wait. Someday we'll meet in person, and your manners. How much will this snow cover? Well, getting down will be a lot faster than getting up here, at least. US Robot Command next. To learn the secrets of Zero Dawn. How much will the snow cover?